Welcome to the Semtech Connect training for the web portal. Today we're going to be going over the web portal version of this. You will just need to navigate to connect.semtechit.com and you will enter your username, which will be your email. You'll enter your password. If at any point you forget your password, you can either click this forgot your password or contact Semtech. They will be able to reset that password for you. Upon entering that, you can click the sign in button or you can click enter, and it will bring you into the dashboard. When you first load in, there will be a tour that it will give you. I highly recommend proceeding through that tour. It will go over some of the things that we talk about today. Let's begin with the interface itself. So right here, this pane, this home pane is going to be our contacts. This globe is going to be all of the contacts that you have saved, any contacts that are in your company, any of your personal contacts that you have created, and your favorites. Once we click into the company contacts, you can see all the company contacts will appear here. Any contacts that are created users inside of the company should appear here. You can just click on them to start a call. Next up is the personal contacts. This is where you can add any personal contacts that you need that no one else will need access to. You can just click this plus button and then you can enter all the information that they have. You can save it as a personal contact for yourself, so that way you can either call them, shoot them an email, or you can see their address here as well and any notes that are needed. Next up are the favorites. Inside of the all contacts, you can see this little star. If you want to favorite someone to quickly access them instead of having to dig through everyone, you can just click this favorite button and they will appear here. You can also search for them using their name, their phone number, their email, or their extension here at the top. Next up is the speed dial. If you need to create any quick speed dials to quickly call out to any vendors, to call out to any people, you can do that here just by clicking edit. That will take you to this screen where you can just click the plus button at the top and that will create another speed dial. In here you can do the phone number that you need it to be, and then you can put the label as whatever you need it, and then you can save it right here. And then if we go in here, you can see that it is here. There will be an X button at the top that you can close out of. Back to the home screen, you can see we have the dial pad here. You can click the dial pad and it will pop up. This is how you can make calls. You can either type in the phone number that you want it to be, or you can press the buttons as well. As well as this, if you keep this welcome screen up, you can just click start dialing, or you can search for a contact here as well. On this left side, you have your messages, your meetings, your voicemail, and your history. The messages will be any chat messages that are sent to you inside of the Semtech Connect portal. Down here are the meetings. Any meetings that you have set up, any meetings that you have scheduled, you can do here. This is a premium feature that is enabled for some users. If you do need this feature enabled, you can submit a ticket to Semtech and they can work with you and your manager to figure out if you need this or not. Along with this, you can check your voicemails here. You will see any voicemails that you have populated over here on this right side. You can go into the unread and just view the unread voicemails that you have, or you can click the read and view the read voicemails that you have. Or you can click back to all and you can see every voicemail that you've received. If you do have a physical phone or you're trying to call into your voicemail, it will ask you the first time that you call in for your voicemail password. Your current password, whenever the mailbox was first created, will be your extension. So if my extension is 201, my initial voicemail password will be 201. So I will enter 201 as the password, and it will proceed with me setting up my voicemail. It will have me set a new passcode. It will have me set a busy, an away, and a unavailable message. Down into the history, you can see the history, any calls that you have made, any calls that have been made to you, any person that has tried to call you, or any missed calls that you have. Let's start down here at the filtering. You can filter by outgoing calls, incoming calls, missed calls that you have. You can just click the ones that you don't want to see or the ones that you do want to see, and then you can filter by those. You can also filter by date. This will filter it custom. So if we go all the way back to April 8th, that's as far back as it will let us, is 3 months. You can see any calls from April all the way until today. If you do need a call history further back than that, you can contact Semtech and they can get you one. You can also filter, if you just click this box right here, you will be able to filter by month, last 14 days, 7 days, or you can just see all. And inside of that, you can sort by name, you can do by phone number or extension. Along with this, on this left side, you can click on your name and you can see the different statuses that you can set yourself to. You can set yourself to available, away, do not disturb, or invisible. If you were to set yourself to away, everyone in here would know that you are away. Along with this, if you go into settings, you can change the appearance. You can set the different background from the preset images that are here. Calling, you can see any rules that you have set up. I would highly recommend setting these up with a Semtech technician. They would be able to help you figure out the different call rules, the different settings that you need to have set up while you're doing this. Conference, this is for any video and audio conferencing that you have set up inside of Semtech Connect. As I had mentioned, that is a premium feature that will need to be enabled with your manager's permission. Your profile, you can see yourself. You can change all your contact information that you have. You can change your first name, your phone number. You can add an extra phone number if you need it to. You can add an extra email, and then that will all appear here. If we go into security, you can change your password. You can just set your current password and then whatever password you want it to be, as well as you can send yourself that change password request on the login screen. If you do forget that password, as I mentioned earlier, any Semtech technician should be able to reset that password for you to whatever you need it to be. Along with that, you can test your connection if you need to. This is a tool that Semtech will more than likely use if you are having issues getting calls or if you're having phone issues. They'll be able to use this. If we go down to applications, you can go to the mobile download, and this will be able to take you to where you can download the Cornexa mobile app. That is the app that is used for Semtech Connect. You can scan these 2 QR codes depending on where you are, or you can just click on them and it will take you there. Once you get there, you can scan the QR code on this right side, and that will log you into your account. I would recommend calling Semtech when you're setting this up for the first time. There will be some settings that they need to help you with, but you can just kind of click through them pretty quickly. They're very easy. However, Semtech knows how to set them up. You can just scan this, or you can log in using your same credentials that you logged into the web portal with. Once we go back to the home page, if you click help, it will show you what the different things do and how to make the different phone calls, or how you can check your voicemail, the meetings or chats that you have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, any comments or concerns, definitely give Semtech a call if it's urgent, or if you just need some assistance, submit a ticket to support@semtechit.com. Thank you so much.